So welcome to this week's vlog. We're here for another weekly vlog. It is Monday currently. It's been a very long day and I didn't get a chance to film, unfortunately. But yeah, I thought I'd run you through my day. We had swimming this morning and I swim with the other group on Monday, so it's kind of different people to swim with. But we had kind of like threshold session. I don't know if it was like threshold. It kind of felt like max. It was, the main set was 5 200s paddles on 240 and then a little bit of easy, I think it was 300 recovery, and then 5 200s again with paddles off of 230, and it was pretty much just like fastest average. So I started a bit too fast. I didn't die off, but I would have preferred if I had started a little bit slower to make it a little bit less painful at the end, but you know, I didn't drop off, so I guess it was kind of starting in the right place. But I had Anna to swim with and we were having a good little race in there, which was really nice to have someone to push you on and stuff. So that was really fun. Had gym was fine. Arms are feeling a little bit sore now. I was meant to do some revision and then all my plans got derailed. Oh well. So I got delayed at uni and then I came back and then got an email saying that we've got a revision lecture, and it was 45 minutes and I only just got home. It takes me like, I don't know, 20 minutes to get back into uni and I hadn't had lunch even, so I was like, there's no way I'm making it back like for this lecture if I'm swimming tonight. So that stressed me out, and I've been stressed with the exam anyway, and I don't like changes of plans. It stresses me out too much. So I asked my coach if I could switch around tomorrow morning's session and do it at the end of the week, just so I can get a good night's sleep tonight and, you know, hopefully de-stress a little bit, because I know my body pretty well, and when it's like, you know, getting too much stress, and not just like mental stress, but like also like the physical stress of training, like obviously you want to put your body under stress, like training wise, because that's where you're going to get the improvements from. So any stress, it kind of has the same effect on the body. So like, especially in like exam periods and stuff, and I'm someone who gets very stressed very easily, annoyingly. So it's just about managing that stress and like not letting, you know, keeping on top of it instead of letting it get too much, and then, you know, that's when your body's at risk for like illness, injuries and all of that. And kind of had like a similar bit in January, and I got too stressed, had too much going on, tried to push through in training, and it didn't end up very well. And ended up with 3 weeks of basically my body shutting down on me, so that wasn't very fun. So I'm trying not to let that happen again, learning from my mistakes, and you know, that's what you gotta do. You gotta learn like your body's signals and stuff, and so just gotta be cautious at the moment. And it's not like I'm missing the session, I'm gonna do it later in the week, but like if you're someone like me who gets really stressed in like exam periods and stuff like that, then you know, if you're going to like a university program and you're worried because you have 2 like exam seasons per year, one per semester, and you know, if you're someone like me who gets really stressed, like obviously communicate that with your coach, and they'll be accommodating for you during that exam season, because you know, they want you to do well in your exams as well. You're there to do a university degree as well as swim, so you know, they want you to do well there and they want you to succeed in the pool. And like most coaches understand that like you've got other things going on at different times of the year, and you know, as long as you've got those open communication channels and like communicate like what's going on, like your schedule and everything of like exams and how you're feeling, you know, coaches won't have a problem with you saying you need to switch things around or be flexible in those like high stress periods. So you know, don't be worried if you're going to university and think, oh no, how am I going to manage it, and like everything. Like just be open and communicate with your coach and you'll be fine. So I will not be swimming in the morning. I will be having a nice lie-in, hopefully. Let my body de-stress and get a good night's sleep so I can actually do some like revision tomorrow and hopefully feel a bit more confident for my exam and, you know, feel less anxious about it. And then obviously swim in the evening. I've got physio tomorrow as well. So yeah, just about managing stress and, you know, keeping on top of things. So that's definitely the best decision for me. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow at some point. I don't know if I'm going to be able to vlog too much tomorrow, but as after this exam is done, I'll be able to vlog a lot more towards the end of the week. But I'm just so stressed about this exam for no reason really. I know the content, you know, it's just suddenly you think you've forgotten everything and it's, oh yeah. But I will hopefully see you tomorrow at some point. Just finished training. We had 6.5, I think it was. Just kind of a load of paddles and parachute, and a bit of like sidekick, like focusing on core control. So it was fine, it was just long, but I'm feeling much better and more confident about my exam today. I was very stressed yesterday, but I feel like it'll be okay, and I'm feeling a lot less stressed today, which is good. And I got a really good night's sleep last night. I got over 9 hours, which is a lot for me. I do struggle with my sleep, but over 9 hours is like really good for me. So really happy with that. I always track it on my Aura ring, so it's very accurate in tracking your sleep, because before I got it I thought that like, oh, I went to sleep at this time, so, and then when I woke up, oh, I got so many hours of sleep. But when you're actually asleep, you're not actually asleep for all of it, and it tracks it just very accurately and the different stages of your sleep. So yeah, 9 hours is really good, with interruptions as well, so really good. And yeah, I'm feeling a lot better today for it. It's definitely the right decision to move this morning session to later on in the week, because yeah, I couldn't do that. It would have been too much, and I might have been okay for like this week, but I feel like later on it would have caught up to me, and it just wouldn't have been a very good decision. So happy with that. So just had gym, and I realised when I was getting my gym shoes out of my bag that I'd forgotten a towel, so I just had to get to SVB and buy a towel. It cost me 20 quid. Oh well, it's got the bath one, and I didn't have one of them, so I guess I can use it more. But I also got a new swim bag. It's from Jade. Love it. It's got so many compartments in here, like all over the side, at the top, and then my favourite bit is here. It like opens up fully, and it's got like a wet bit here. I'll show you it fully later when I get home after my exam, but for today it is revision, more revision, and then a swim session later. So yeah, busy day, but I kind of like having the breaks in there to like break it up, so I'm not just stuck there looking at my books the whole day. But yeah, this is the outfit for the exam. Not that it matters, but it's just comfy. They've also changed the Athletes Lounge. Yeah, they've got these like comfy chairs, and they've moved the sofas over here, so that's different. But I will see you a bit later after my exam. So I have officially finished this year of university. Whew. That exam was so hard, but yeah, I think it was okay. The multiple choice was so difficult, which is crazy to think the multiple choice was the hardest bit, but when they just changed like one word, it's really difficult. So, but the majority of the paper was on the 3 longer mark questions, so it's 3 25 markers in there, and I think they were okay. The questions were quite vague, which made it kind of easier in a way, because you could kind of like link it back to the stuff you know, and like I was just linking everything to swimming and pretty much writing down everything I knew. But yeah, all done. Had to go straight into swimming after I finished, but that was fine. It was just aerobic. yeah, I am very happy to be done. I am going to try and relax now, basically. I've been very stressed all week, so hopefully, you know, tomorrow I can just do nothing, which would be amazing, and I'll finally get to try out my new swimming costume. I think it's try it out. Well, I didn't want to try it out properly when I was kind of like rushing in swimming and stuff. Like, I like to, you know, wear it, and I wanted to show you guys when I first try it out, so I was waiting until I've had the time and mental energy to film and show you properly. So I'll take my camera to the pool tonight and show you the new suit, and also my new swim bag. I need to show you that properly. Hang on, I'll show you now. So here is the new swim bag as I showed you. It's from Jade Swimwear. They also sent me one of their new suits, so I'm really excited for that. To wear that one as well. I'll probably wear that one tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, and I will show you tomorrow what the suit is. Any guesses? It may or may not go with my nails at the moment, which is very convenient, but it's very cute. So stay tuned for that. But here is the bag. So in this front compartment, I currently have my hat and goggles. And then we've got two side compartments here. It pretty much just has like moisturiser and hairbrush and deodorant and stuff like that. And then the two water bottle bits on the side. It also has this big pocket at the bottom, which opens up like this. I currently have a towel in there. But you can put like little sliders if you wear them around poolside, or I like to put my gym shoes in them when I'm taking my bag to gym as well, which is really handy to have it in the bottom there. And then it's got a top pocket here that you can put stuff in. And then here it opens out fully. Let me just do that one up so it doesn't fall out. Here opens up fully. This bit is like a wet compartment, so you can put like wet swimming costume or anything in there, and it's not going to get the rest of your bag wet, which I really love actually. We could put like hat and goggles in there if you wanted. And then another pocket here. I currently have the instant swim costume that I'm going to wear later. I currently have the costume I was going to wear later in there, but you can also have like a spare one in there as well. And then in this pocket I just have my stretch band. And then in the main pocket I just have, I got my bottle in there still from this morning, my roller and my snorkel. And then we've got another pocket here, big pocket at the back that you can just put anything in, and then a little zipped pocket up here. So that's, I just spilt my water bottle all over my bedding. Good job, I was going to redo that today anyway. Yeah. So that is the bag. It also has like a little clip here, so you could hang anything like key rings or anything off of there, which is cute. It also has a lot of padding on the back here, which is really comfortable to actually wear. It doesn't hurt your back. And then it's also got padding on the straps. And then it's got the little strap here that goes across your chest, which can relieve some of the pressure on your back by giving it extra grip. I don't know exactly how it works, but it does relieve the pressure a little bit. And yeah, it's got loads of space in it. I absolutely love it, and I have been using it ever since I got it. So yeah, I will see you later at the pool. So we're back in for Thursday night recovery. I'm trying out the new swimsuit that I showed you last week at the end of the video from Instant Swim that they kindly gifted me. Tonight was just really steady. We had hard this morning, so really steady, a lot of skill work. You can see me here doing some skull progressive drills and implementing that into my stroke. Obviously when you're still swimming easy, you still have to swim well, like technically, and that's like really important. If not, it's just kind of a waste of time just swimming up and down with bad technique. But yeah, just did some chill low level stuff along with the drills, and then we were playing around with the filming a little bit. Here is this suit in action, really cute. What's really not cute is that tan line though, but it's really comfortable to swim in, and yeah, I really like the back of it. It didn't rub, and it's double lined, really nice, and I was really impressed by it. So I tried out the new suit tonight. It was very good. I really liked it. Really comfortable to swim in. The session was just really, really easy though, because we had hard like VO2 and race pace this morning. And thankfully he made it really, really easy tonight, and I'm swimming in the morning to make up Tuesday morning. So I think I'm doing a call with them as well, so that'll be fun. But nice to have a chill session tonight. And here is the shorts. So cute, really nice. Would recommend these suits. And the colours are really cute. And also the last one here, because I was doing a bit of filming after the session. So I am the last one here. Makes it easier to film though, when no one else is around, so I don't get anyone who doesn't want to be in there in the film. But yeah, session done. Ready to wash my hair, because it definitely needs a wash. And then back again in about 12 hours. So I will see you in the morning. I think I'm going to do a day in the life for my other channels tomorrow, just because now I'm done with uni and everything. I've got a bit more time on my hands, so hopefully there'll be a lot more content coming your way. But yeah, I will see you later. So then we got in for the session. I'll explain more about what the session was afterwards, but here we're just doing some vertical kick efforts. We have been doing 10 seconds before this, and then today was 15 seconds, and those extra 5 seconds really added up. I was feeling pretty knackered at this point in the week. It's been a long couple of weeks, but we were pushing through, or trying to at least. But the vertical kick is just kind of making sure that we're getting the propulsion both forwards and backwards, like evenly distributing the force from both sides, so we're not overly pushing too far forwards or too far backwards, so it's even when we go in to do normal fly kicks. So I'm back from training now. Oh, today was rough. Today was rough. It's only because I think it's probably like accumulation of like the past 4 week block that we've been in, but just, and especially this week because I had my last exam and I was stressed, and then I missed Tuesday morning, and then obviously I had to stack my sessions up at the end of the week, and yeah, just an accumulation of things. So tonight Mark said to go for the steadier option, so it was basically like 4 150s, and then with a max effort at the start, a dive start. So it was either 25, 35 or 50 for the first round, and then the option was to just do that first bit and then swim the rest of the session steady, or do the 4 150s again later on in the session, and then 3 2s with a fast bit at the start of each one. But yeah, I called it after the first 450s because I was like, I am knackered. We had sprints this morning, like off the block as well. Not the same, but I've done that. You know, it's been a busy week, and he just said he wants tomorrow morning to be the best it can possibly be. So trying to protect that session, because realistically that's where the most benefits are going to come from, like improvements through the key sessions. And obviously the other sessions have their own kind of reasoning and like use behind them, but the key sessions are the most important ones. So try and make that the best it can possibly be, even after a tough week. So taking the other option tonight was definitely the best option for me to try and help my body get through to tomorrow. but I will see you in the morning. So it's Sunday now. I finished training yesterday and I've just been chilling all weekend. Yesterday morning was not good at all. I was just exhausted. My stomach was not in a good way before the session, and then yeah, I was already feeling exhausted on the Friday, hence why I did the other session without the sprints in it, and to hopefully protect the Saturday morning. It didn't protect the Saturday morning. I think I was just, it'd been a long week and a long couple of weeks, and yeah, it just wasn't very good, and I was a bit upset that it was, because I wanted that one to be good, and then it really, really wasn't. But like, looking at the bigger picture, that is like kind of like the one bad session I've had over the past few weeks, like of this block so far, that's been like really, really bad. And it's like one bad session can't take away from all of the other good ones that I've had, and it doesn't change anything, even though it feels like it in the moment. But yeah, we've got recovery this week, like next week. So definitely going to enjoy that. Well, probably not actually. My body will probably be adapting and, you know, still feeling the effects of the last 4 weeks, but that's okay. Just got to push through, and, you know, one bad session doesn't change, you know, anything. It doesn't define you or anything. So yeah, I'm still a little bit annoyed, but, you know, it is what it is. Can't do anything about it now, so just got to leave it there and move on. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and I am very happy to be done with all of my exams and done with this year of uni. So now I've got a bit more time on my hands to, you know, make some more content. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I've got a few things coming out on my other channels coming up, so stay tuned for them, and hopefully see you next week. Bye!